Worthing FC TV with Chris Agutter, looking ahead to this Saturday's National League South fixture against Salisbury. Aggie, obviously coming off the back of a disappointing performance. You've had a few days to reflect on it. What were your thoughts on that defeat at Slough?
Yeah, tough day at the office. Difficult to be too critical of the group. When we reflect on it, we reflect on the whole picture really, and whether or not we gave ourselves the best chance to be as competitive as possible in that game. I'm not so sure. The prep was a nightmare, to be honest. The travel was a nightmare, like 3.5, nearly 4 hours in the car for a fair chunk of the group. Probably didn't give them the best platform to start the game strong, and are we more or less surprised that we started as poorly as what we did, taking into consideration what our prep was like? It's far more intelligent people than me can answer that, but but it was a difficult day at the office. Started really slowly. Credit to Slough, they were aggressive on the front foot. They took their chances. In between their chances, we didn't take ours, and then in the second half we missed 3 or 4 really good opportunities to get back into the game. Far more difficult opportunities than, say, when we played Western on day one, where Spongy's whipped in a couple of free kicks and we scored a couple of great goals. These opportunities were a lot more straightforward, so despite all of the negatives on the day, we still created a lot of good opportunities, and should have at least scored 2 or 3, I'd say. But Slough can do that to you. The way they played us, so aggressive on the front foot, like the game down at Woodside was 4-3, could have been 9-all. So the big thing for us is the reflections. Is in terms of on the pitch, it's as you were really, in terms of what we said straight after the game, but bigger picture stuff, I'm not sure the preparation was as good as it could be, so we need to address that as off the pitch and as staff really.
This week you've had a full week of training to prepare for Salisbury. What are you expecting this weekend?
Well, hopefully we can produce a similar level of performance Saturday as what we did down at their place, because obviously we've watched the original game back, and Salisbury have obviously had a bit of a turnaround in terms of personnel. Got a couple of players coming back from injury, so that'll be slightly different to what they were in the initial first fixture. But in that game we were excellent. So the challenge is can we try and replicate that, because that first 20 minutes was as good as we've been. That was on par with Tunbridge and Torquay and Western. We were excellent down at their place. So challenge for the group is, can we try and replicate that, and if we do that, then we'll give ourselves a great chance to put another 3 points on the board. And
putting points on the board is the main talking point of the season, obviously, right in amongst it at the top of that National League South, despite last weekend's result. So I guess it's about 15 cup finals essentially, taking it from your programme notes this week.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's in our hands, and that's the main thing. I mean, I think we're the only team in the league that can sort of say that really. Like, we're masters of our own destiny with where we're at in terms of points per game, and the fact we've got games in hand. But that certainly doesn't make it any easier. But I'd rather be in that position where we're not relying on others to do us a favour, or relying on others to drop points. So we just need to get back on the horse, understand why up until Slough we went for as long as we did unbeaten, why we were putting so many points on the board against the top teams in the division, and can we build on that, not replicate it, can we build on it, because that's been the big thing that we felt all season, that there's more to come from the team, there's more to come from individuals, there's individuals within the side that need to improve their own level of performance. They'll be the first to admit that, and that in turn will help the team elevate the team to a better level and hopefully make us even more competitive and put us in an even stronger position to hopefully win the league. It's exciting. We just need to keep enjoying the ride, and we need to embrace the fact that we've got 15 games to go, and as you said, 15 cup finals, and 9 of them are at home, and all the time we've got the supporters with us, and en masse. It always gives us a massive lift and gives us a hell of a chance. So just look forward to the challenge ahead and attacking every moment of it.
Just looking at the team you have available on Saturday, who is available and who might miss out?
Well, Liam Nash is a doubt, so he probably an indication of, as I said, some of the less than ideal prep for the Slough game. He pulled up after about 10 minutes with a groin injury and sort of limped through the first half. That's why he come off at half time. So he's touch and go. Sam Beard is the first of 3-game ban. We've got a couple of other knocks and niggles, but nothing too severe. So other than the long-term injuries, Alfie and Taylor, we're looking pretty strong. And obviously we'll miss Beardy, but equally Paco comes in, and Paco's probably the unluckiest player in the world at the minute because he's been superb for us. And to be honest, it's a toss-up between him, Cookie and Beardy for those sort of side set-back positions. We're very fortunate to have that level of quality in those positions, so it just makes those places incredibly competitive, but which gives us a few headaches, but equally it certainly helps when you do lose Sam Beard that you can bring Sam Packham in, who no pressure I think probably gets into most teams at that level. So we're in a good place.
Thanks, Aggie.
Cheers, Jack.